because Mr. Kesavan has been alleging that stanzas praising Maa Durga were removed under Nehru's religious ground and sparking a fresh ideological flashpoint. Let's connect with Mr. Kesavan himself. Sir, good morning. You've been saying that it is imperative for the younger generation to know how the Congress party brazenly pandered to its communal agenda.
Good morning. It's a very auspicious occasion where the Prime Minister is going to inaugurate the year-long celebration commemorating the 150th year of Vande Mataram. And more importantly, after releasing the commemorative coin and stamp, our Honorable Prime Minister, like he tweeted, he said the highlight is going to be the full recital of the Vande Mataram in its original form. This is very imperative for our younger generation, because our younger generation should know how in 1937, when Nehru was Congress president in the Kaispur session in 1937, the Congress party brazenly pandering to a communal agenda, truncated, stanzas of Vande Mataram which hailed goddess Maa Durga. Everybody knows, the glorious Vande Mataram became the voice of our nation's unity, a symbol of solidarity. It celebrated our motherland, Maa Durga, and instilled nationalistic spirit and patriotism. It never belonged to any religion or language. In fact, the British were so scared of Vande Mataram, they made it a criminal offense when somebody chanted Vande Mataram. So Vande Mataram transcended religion, and language. But the Congress party not only committed a blunder, it committed a historical sin of linking Vande Mataram with religion. And under Nehru, citing religious grounds, the Congress party deliberately removed stanzas of Vande Mataram which hailed goddess Maa Durga when they adopted, Vande Mataram as a party's national song. We've seen letters, from Nehru on September 1, 1937, where he brazenly writes that anybody considering the words in Vande Mataram has anything to do with goddess was absurd. Look at this. Look at the mindset of the Congress party even then. But even 150
years later, Mr. Kesavan, there is an amalgam of religious scholars and organization who has termed the government's directive as an attempt to impose RSS ideology on Muslims under the guise of cultural celebrations.
Let me underline the Hindu-Virodi mentality from Nehru to Rahul Gandhi. First, let us look at a historical fact. This was written, the glorious Vande Mataram was written by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay in 1875, published in his novel Anand Mat in 1882. It was first sung by Rabindranath Tagore in the Calcutta Congress session in 1896. And who was the president of the Congress then? Somebody called Rahimatullah Sayani, a Muslim leader. They had no objection then. But only when Nehru became the Congress president, there was objection. And one more thing, Neta Subhash Chandra Bose was a strong advocate of the full version of Vande Mataram. But Nehru, on October 20, 1937, wrote to Netaji, claiming that the background of Vande Mataram was likely to irritate certain communities, and he goes on to say that there is substance in the outcry by communistically inclined people that they've been affected by it. See,
so with the charges that
let me say this. Look at Rahul Gandhi's statement.
Reaction to come from the Congress side.
Look at Rahul Gandhi's statement demeaning the Chhat Puja drama. This is the same echo of Pandit Nehru blanking out the goddess Maa Durga's name by
all right. So on the charges that have been levelled by you, Mr. Kesavan, we are awaiting any official reaction to come in from the Congress's side. But there have been certain organizations from the minorities who have been saying that this is a coercive step and they should not be forced, rather, to sing Vande Mataram as it goes against their religious sentiments. Thank you very much, Mr. Kesavan, for your point of view. Pragya, coming back to that, because when we speak of Vande Mataram, it is something that generates when it comes to patriotic sentiments. It has also become an integral part of the nation's civilizational, political and cultural consciousness. It shouldn't be attributed to politics, at least to this day, when we are celebrating 150 glorious years.
Absolutely, and in fact, this has been sentiment that has been echoed by many who have been, singing Vande Mataram. And remember, Britishers cracked down on everyone who used to greet each other by calling by the address of Vande Mataram. And if they used to sing Vande Mataram during this freedom struggle, they were, put in prison, and also they were arrested by the Britishers. And when it comes to Vande Mataram, it was the one national song that united whole of India. So there should be no objection to it, is what BJP said. And if you remember late Sushma Swaraj's speech in a parliament, her famous speech, she also mentioned that if you want to call us communal for singing Vande Mataram, let be it.
So big charge by the BJP ahead of this inauguration program that would be led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Delhi's IGI Stadium in the national capital. And a commemorative stamp and a coin coin would also be released on part of him. 150 glorious years of Vande Mataram that are going to be celebrated across the country. Thank you very much, Pragya, for joining in with those details.